Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Siren Frost, and forgive me, I know it's been like maybe a couple of weeks now, or maybe like, let me see what today's day is. Holy shit, it actually has 2 weeks. Fuck. Okay, so it is a long due for a video. And of course, you know, normally I would have the deck profile weekly 2-parter normally, and that's still gonna happen. It's just, in this video, sadly, this is going to be the final deck profile video for the budget series, or B series as I call it. Just because I think we covered most of the decks. I don't know if I'm missing a few, but I know that in some cases I decided just to wait a little bit. Maybe I'll get some more cards for a budget version, but if not, you know, sometimes shit happens. But I do miss going back to my normal deck profile videos, where I just do the updates, sometimes bring in the new team together. But I will discuss that more in the vlog episode after this video. So, in conclusion of the B series, I did a deck profile video for Dragon Empire, and it's the final Dragon Empire deck profile I'm going to be doing. And that's going to be the one that started it all, Nirvana. Now, again, you guys, I do these budget-wise videos in honor of Kingsville. Shout out to you, Kingsville, for giving me the idea. This was actually a pretty fun thing to do, but from now, I think it's just about time things are just coming to an end, just for a little bit, just until we get things kind of situational with other things. So, this is the budget version of Chakrabarthi Divine Dragon Nirvana. And let's just go ahead and get started with the video. We don't got no time to waste tonight because, one, I took some Excedrin and I think I might be clashing out pretty soon. And I ate a whole shit ton of pizza. So, there goes some diarrhea for you guys. I'm just kidding. I don't do that, you know. It might happen. Digestion kind of sucks ass. Your body just kind of like, you can want to eat, you don't want to eat, but you said fuck anyways, you want to eat the goddamn pizza. So you know what? I ate the goddamn pizza. That's all true. And I'm also very tired because I haven't had a decent amount of sleep for a couple of days because of insomnia, / problems, / bad vibes, / all the fucking shindigs that come with the gigs, pretty much. But anyways, enough my yapping. I'm going to have one more sip and then we'll get started. Give me one tiny sec. Okay. Oh, that was weak. Fuck, man. Okay. Sorry for being a little disgusting on my channel. I'm so sorry. It's not very ladylike. I know. Sorry. Anyways. Moving on. Before I go more crazy. Let's start with the ride line. The ride deck, shall we? Or the ride line, as I fucking call it. We got Sunrise Egg for our... This is grade 0. Grade 1, we have Blaze Maiden Rino. Next, we have Blaze Maiden Reiyu, which, Okay, sorry guys, I got a lost train of thought. So basically, before I move on to grade 3, just for most of you guys who probably don't know, and you guys probably do know, just in case, she searches out for Trickstar. This one searches out for Rona. Pretty much, daily basic. And then we got Chakrabarthi, Divine Dragon Nirvana for this one right here. Now, personally for my deck, it's all upgraded to the new Mahar Nirvana, the grade 4. But we might get a new Nirvana once the new ride line comes in place. So I'm looking forward to the version 2 of the Blaze Maidens, Chakrabarthi Nirvana Part 2. V2, what do you guys want to call that one? But it's a whole new ride line featuring cross OverDress. So it's a more ultimate stage to what we have now. But like I said, guys, this is just for fun. It's just like something to give an idea. You guys can be entitled to your own opinion at this point. So again, sorry for the late response, but yeah, this is the official ride line that I would prefer to go to. You know, people can teach their own, I suppose so. So that is the ride line. Yeah, I can't think anymore because my brain is fried. But, oh well. You gotta make a video somehow eventually. So, like, you know what? I'm gonna take my happy ass, drag my happy ass out of my bed from rest, and I'm gonna do this video before I forget. And if not, it's gonna be done, I'll never forget myself. Okay. So, now for the main deck. For grade zeros, of course, we're playing 4 Trickstars because the deck does revolve around Trickstars a lot, so. And if I really wanted to, I could have put in, like, a different Arena arcs, but I don't have any more of those, unfortunately. Sad, really, I know. So yeah, 4 Trickstars, because he's the main guy for the deck, because he helps you with the OverDress series, such as Valiente, which is brave in Spanish, which I didn't fucking know until I looked it up, so there's me being not educated too much. I will admit. And I guess we got the regular Varina, so not bad. Just anything that has an OverDress ability that you may want to walk into, so I think that's gonna be okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, for trigger lineups, of course, we got 4 heal triggers, which is Blaze Main and Rona, which is my personal favorite heal trigger because I do like the Blaze Main's series very much so. That's why my main deck is right now Bob Sagra, because that's the deck I prefer now to play more than anything. Even though I still have love for Sarah Snow, my heart will always be Bob Sagra, if so to speak. And it's not just because of some fan material or simping material or some shit like that. It's because with me, and for most of you guys who have known me for a very long time already, I have more love and respect for the female units and female monsters rather than the men themselves. So call me a little sexist. Oh, fucking hell, just call me sexist. I don't give a shit. I love it. And I'm not being cocky, I'm just saying I don't give a shit. But it's the truth. Women are something very unappreciated. So take the time in your life to appreciate your favorite unit. And, you know, happy female day, so to speak. If they wish to have a holiday. Is it National Women's Holiday? I gotta remember that again. Oh well. I will look it up later. But anyways, back to business. 4 draw triggers because this card right here is basically for drawing. And, of course, that's kind of stupid for me to say. I don't know what the fuck I just said that for. But mainly what the effect is, as long as your opponent has a grade 3, or you have a grade 3, this unit gets plus 5,000 power when it's on the Guardian Circle. So basically, that should give you a free 10k shield right there. And plus, draw power, not bad. You know. Next, we have 7 crits in this deck. I was thinking about putting out maybe like maybe 3 draw triggers and put more crits, and I think this is going to be a good amount for right now. So we got 4 Blaze Main Zonas, 3 Conduct Spark Dragons, and of course, the basic bitch himself, the Spiritual King of Determination, Olbaria. You get this from any trial deck for that matter, including the new ones that will be coming out, which I'm very excited to play, because let's kind of face it, the new artwork for Stoicheia / Darkstay / Chaos Sanctuary, they sound pretty much fun to me. But the Brand Gate one, still kind of thinking about that one because that's like for some fucking scientist bullshit, but that's just me. Oh my god. Well, I can say more about that in the next video. Let's just get on to the deck profile. Enough bullshitting. I'm sorry. So, yeah. That is the current grade 0 lineup that I chose for this deck alone. For grade 1s, of course, we're playing 8 grade 1s in this deck. Just because I think the main key cards you probably would need is just this one here. 4 copies of Blaze Main Ximena. Xenea's ability is, basically what she does, is when his unit is placed on rear guard, Counterblast 1. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card with the OverDress ability from among them, reveal it, and put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. Now, I know the whole deck is all about overdressing and, you know, all that good stuff, but we're only working with maybe a couple units, so maybe you can drop this down to maybe 2 or so, or 3, depending on your preference, but I prefer to keep her at 4, just in case you may have a chance of finding one. And then, of course, we're using the trial decks for Mirai Manai. That's going to be Escort, Stealth Dragon, Hayashi, Kaze. Hayashi Kaze. Say that a couple, like 10 times as fast. But yeah, he's just there for your generic complete guard. You can use the twin buckler dragons if you want to go more luxurious. I know in my other build that it has more of the luxurious cards, and I know half the decks I have are kind of expensive, but they're dropping down in price pretty damn quick. So that's a good thing, you know? You'll be eventually getting some cards that you probably still need for your deck. I look forward to that, pretty much. Okay, so that's grade 1s, believe it or not. Grade 2s is, for me, it was a big debate, so to speak. But we're using 11 grade 2s in this deck. The first one we'll be using is 4 copies of the regular Varina. Just because it's just for the OverDress series, and as long as you have one of these bad boys, you can be just fine. And his skill does require this. When this unit in the OverDress state attacks a Vanguard, this unit gets 10,000 power at the end of that battle. Then, Soul Blast 2. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. So, there you go. That's all the conditions you probably need. You can play him like as an individual monster, like an individual unit. That's not a problem. But it's just best to put him in an OverDress state so you can get the effects, like the vanilla effects, so to speak. Next, I'm playing 3 copies of Maiden Toresa. I chose Toresa for a particular reason. When this unit attacks hits, counterblast 1. Choose a card from your drop with the OverDress ability and return it back to your hand. So, seeing as though the deck does have a lot of OverDress abilities to it, and some cards that will help you do that, I think Toresa is a good option to play as well, because you want to keep using Trickstar and Varina's ability to get more attacks in, get a little heavy hits in, so to speak. Next, I'm using 2 different order cards in this deck. I'm using 2 copies of Sublimating Witch. And this one in here is just for the OverDress itself. Play this with 1 Soul Blast. Choose one of your units in the OverDress state and it gets this skill. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, countercharge 1 into the end of turn. And I think this deck does require a lot of counterblasting, so I'm happy to fit the bill in this one. There's other cards you can use too. Like the Blitz one, I think, is probably a little better. Or the other Blaze Mains, I don't know. You can customize your deck as much as you want, and it'll still be fine. Trust me, it'll be just fine. Like, it's not surgery, it's not rocket scientist. Well, maybe it's a little bit of surgery if you really think about it, but only because you're using your brain. And brain does require a lot of soda or beer. Well, just don't do liquor. Just don't play whatever you do. For the love of God, whatever you guys do not play drunk Vanguard. Please don't. That would be a big no-no. I'm just being nice about that. Trust me, I tried it once. It was not fun. The last 2 cards I'm playing is Sunburst Evolution. And for this card I chose is play with 1 counterblast. Choose one of your units and it gets 5,000 power in a turn. Choose a Varina from your drop and put it into your hand. So you basically get a free Varina anyways, so no matter what. Okay, so that is the grade 2 lineup. I know it's a bit weird, but to me it's a little bit more creative. And now for grade 3s, I'm playing only 7 grade 3s in this deck. No more, no less. So we are playing 3 copies of Nirvana for the Persona Ride skill ability. And, you know, with Persona Ride, gain 10,000 power, draw a card to the front row. Who fucking cares? As long as you get heavy hits. You might as well play Rob Zombie at the end of this match, you know, as a climax. By the way, guys, for your card fighting, what songs do you play for your climaxing? And I don't mean the bedroom one, I meant the climax you play in Vanguard. Please, let's just keep that X-rated out of here a little bit, please. Next, I'm playing 2 copies of Varina Valiente. Like I said, this card does have still some use. You can still play one of him if you want, but I chose to play 2 because it does go with the Trickstar thing, and I'm kind of running out of arcs, so, and you gotta use what you gotta do at this point in time. So, yeah, 2 of him, and then finally 2 copies of Penetrate Dragon Tribesh. So basically what this card does is a critical gainer. When your Vanguard attacks, if your opponent has 2 or less rear guards, put this into your soul, choose one of your Vanguards, and gets +1 critical and 10 about. You can more than have you play 4 copies of this damn thing. As long as he gets attacking, you gain critical. You can go critical on this bitch. And bam, you just want to kill your opponent? Just say, adios, motherfucker, have a drink. Kind of thing. Or some slogan you guys want to say. You know, I'm just trying to be a little more entertaining, more creative kind of thing, but that's just me. You know, you gotta have a little fun in your life. I'm trying to, at least. So anyways, you guys, that is the final conclusion of my Chakrabarthi Nirvana deck profile video for you guys. And this is the this is the budget version, by the way. And this is the final conclusion of the B series. And again, thank you guys so much for your love and support. You helped us grow in so many ways you can't imagine. And it helped me understand pricing a little bit better for the price. But I won't do any more prices unless I get extra cards to do more budget versions. Because, you know, I'm only limited with the box I have. And trust me, that's not really much to say. So, I'll explain everything else in my next video, you guys. But I've been your host, Siren Frost. You guys have a good night. I'll see you guys next week. Maybe sooner if I get some of the cards. But right now, I'm concluding this night by saying how much I do love and appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for making this possible. And thank you, Kingsville, for giving me a chance to try something outside my comfort zone for 1 second. Or 1 minute. So, you guys have a good night. Take care. Make good choices. And please be safe out there. I know the monkeypox thing is existing. Corona is still out there somewhere. And I know there's a lot of madness and full coverage assholes out there like Karens. So please, please be safe. And if you need to, go to your nearest local store and buy some anti-bitch repellent. Or the Karen repellent. Because it helps amazingly with your skin. So, have a good night, you guys. I'm your host, Siren Frost, signing out.